battle you, lady. I hate when they send that battle thing. I have no interest in battling. Why would I want to battle you? I want to battle you. Guys, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. Hello. I hope everyone's having a wonderful night. See, we got everybody getting locked in here. Guys, if you don't mind, tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 8,000 likes. Also, if you have not done so yet, send your daily heart. It's only one coin. It will help boost the live and push us out to the FYP. Last but not least, I have these little 1 cent gift goals. If we can knock those out a couple of times, again, that will help push us out to the FYP. Yeah. Go ahead and pin this comment so everybody knows. Left is so evil and soulless. Yeah, cool. Hey, so let me pin this. Just for the person that said that, guess what? You must be new here. I don't let Trump supporters actually yip yap in my chat. So you're muted, right? I'm gonna go ahead and send you a request to get in the box, but guys, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing cranked up. We're gonna go ahead and get started, guys. If you don't mind, again, send your daily heart. It's only one coin. Knock out the little love you very much. We're gonna go ahead and get started.
You stepped in the box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing.
Hey. Mike Hot.
Who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate.
This is a mind game.
Facts type lies get left in chain. One wrong word gets slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit.
Hey.
Step in if you dare.
What?
Truth hit hard like a punch in the air.
What?
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move,
Get cooked real quick.
no cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed.
Step in, don't you wanna sparring with Santana?
I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all.
Let's go.
Step in if you dare. You dare. Hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed.
Step in, don't you wanna sparring with Santana? Hey.
Hard like a punch in the air. No rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed.
Step in, don't you wanna sparring with Santana?
Yeah. This ain't a safe place.
It's not. It's
a
not.
safe space.
MAGA.
Don't you wanna
MAGA.
sparring with Santana?
Hey. Guys, we are locked in. Welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana. One-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Timothy Trump, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. Get my backup up here. We are only looking for some debates. So guys, please, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only talking to Trump supporters. We are not talking to friendlies. Hey. If you are a friendly, do all the wonderful things, right? Keep tapping the screen, share the live. I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1 cent goals. Right now, it's a love you very much. Can we go ahead and knock those out? Please? Like I said, we're going to go ahead and start getting people in here. If you're friendly, tap the screen, share the live. Also, you can always support Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Hello. Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Just like Kimberly started us off right with a $10 donation to say, it's been an awful week. You've kept my head above water. Much love, Kimberly. Thank you. Much love to you as well. I hope your week gets better. It's almost the weekend, so hopefully things will be better. Also, guys, if you'd like to support over on the YouTubes, what up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? If you'd like to support, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out. Again, guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. And again, why'd you drop out of the request? The USA 47 Trump guy, get back up here. You literally just dropped out of the request. We'll see. We'll see. MAGA, just so you're not confused, right? Just like Brody here, guess what? You're not allowed to yip yap in my chat because you guys get the main stage. You guys get the main stage. You guys actually get to get up here, get in the box, and share your opinions. You do not get to talk from the chat. Sorry. Oh, darn it, I didn't. I did. Hold on, I did fix it. Wait, hold on. Knew it. Boom. Did fix it. I knew I fixed it. I knew I did. Did fix it. Yep, you missed the intro. Again, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. This is Sparring with Santana. Guys, it's been interesting, right? And as more information has come out, it seems like MAGA as a whole has decided that they just don't give a flying flip about freedom of speech anymore. They don't. They don't care about freedom of speech. Specifically, they don't care about others' freedom of speech. Now, we all understand that they're a bunch of snowflakes, and if it was them, then they would lose their minds, right? They would absolutely lose their minds if they felt like their freedom of speech was being impeded on. But since it's others, they're okay with it, right? Right? The fact that Jimmy Kimmel, his show is it's off air indefinitely, they're okay with it. They're okay with it. Project 2012. Yes, it is. It is. Remember, are you okay with it? Yeah. Hey, Laney, guess what? First and foremost, again, Trump supporters, you don't get the yip yap in my chat. So I'm going to go ahead and mute you. And I'm going to send you a request because I would love to give you the floor. Democrats are hate-oriented. Cool. Hey, guess what, George? Again, you're muted. And I'm going to send you a request because you have the floor as well. You know what the funniest thing is? You know what the funniest thing is about like Trump supporters? Oh, dude, sir, yeah, you're not going to yip yap in my chat. You're not. You guys are cowards. You're literally cowards. You guys absolutely pretend as if you're tough. You pretend as if you're righteous. You pretend as if you're someone who is actually going to stand up for what you believe in, but yet you often can't even have a conversation. You guys are terrified of a conversation. And it's weird. I'm not going to mess up the first part. Truck Boy 95. Are you a Trump supporter?
That I am, yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. Hey, what can I call you, friend? I don't want to mess up your username.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Got it. All right, perfect. Kentucky, welcome. Thank you for coming up. Kentucky's question for you.
Yes,
Do
sir.
you know who I am?
I do not. I just scrolled through the live and I seen your background there, and it seemed interesting. Seemed like a good topic for debate.
Okay. Listen, Kentucky, We're going to get into it. You mind if I really quick give not only you, but the chat a quick introduction to who I am and what this is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald, Jimothy, Trump, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, please do not request up. This is not late nights. This is sparring, so we're only looking for debates. If you are friendly, do all the wonderful things. Keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 50,000 likes. Let's get the shares up as well. Last but not least, guys, if you want to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out. We got my friend Kentucky here. Kentucky, really honest moment with you. I'm struggling with the fact that so many Trump supporters, so many people who claim to be MAGA, I'm struggling with the fact that they're okay with the loss of the First Amendment right.
Could you explain what would be the loss of a First Amendment right under what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a couple of different things, right? We can talk about the fact, the way that the president and the head of the FCC has stepped in and put their foot on the scale, or the neck or whatever of ABC in order to get Jimmy Kimmel's show taken off of television. We can talk about how United States troops are being silenced. If they say anything negative at the Pentagon, then they are being punished. And hell, we can even talk about the troops as of today that were arrested because they refused to deliver weapons to Israel because, Israel's committing a genocide. We can talk about teachers all across the country that are now being punished because they, are exercising their right to the First Amendment, and they're being told that they can't say things. And then we have lists and links, and lists and links are pretty simply put. For some reason, Trump supporters are so upset that people are speaking out and saying certain things about Charlie Kirk that they're actually going online and they're DOXXing them, which is wild. They're specifically looking for them and trying to actually send their information to their employers so they can somehow get them fired. Right, so that's a weird thing. And last but not least, Trump supporters, they do the weird thing on TikTok. They report, like they heavily report. It's super weird. So all of it is just rolled into me just trying to understand why they're okay, or why your people are so okay with oppressing free speech.
Well, I'm not okay with oppressing free speech, but there is accountability for your words. So. Just so you know, even before this, when you'd go to your job and you would say something outlandish or something racist or anything like that, you had accountability. You had a potential to get fired from your employer. Just because you have First Amendment speech out in public doesn't mean you have the right to say anything you want to when you're at work. Okay, so first off, there's that.
I agree with that. Hey, really quick. You kind of have a bit of an echo. Do you know how to swipe out and come right back like you're just going to check a text, like teacup for half a second?
I'll swipe right out. I'm sorry. It's probably the way I got my phone right now, but yeah, I'll come back. Okay,
while you do that, I'm just going to say a couple of thank yous. Guys, massive thank you to, I think it's pronounced Andy. Yeah, it's definitely Andy. Andy, who sent a $10, oh, you have to drop all the way, $10 donation to say, I continue to love your passion, consistency, and message, Santana. You keep me sane on lives at one live at a time. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that $10 donation. You're absolutely too kind. And also, W's in the chat for, I think it's pronounced Jen. Hey, thank you for the interstellar. That's fucking awesome. Jen sent a $5 donation saying, "Is your intro song on Spotify? Much love and thanks." No, it's not on Spotify. Unfortunately, it's not. I've not put it on Spotify. I'm sorry, kind of kept it to myself. As of right now, I don't know. I might put it over. I might drop it somewhere. Yeah, guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay link and the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. And over on the tube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Conservatives are fighting back after years of being targeted and saying nothing, saying or believing things. Yeah, sure. Teresa, you can come up here and tell me all about that. I'm going to send you a request and I'm going to mute you because, again, I don't want to hear your thoughts from the comments. I want to hear them on the panel. All right, Kentucky, can you try to speak for me again?
Yeah, is that better?
Way better. Way better. Thank you.
Oh,
all right. So let me just address the first thing that you said. I agree, right? I agree that if you are at your job, right, and you're saying outlandish, first and foremost, I agree that you have the freedom of speech, but you don't have the freedom of consequences. Like I've always believed that. I believe that you have the ability to say and hell, even do whatever you want, but you have to be prepared for whatever consequences that come. Now, I guess the problem that I have, and being really direct, do you think that the fact that Jimmy Kimmel, he was on his job, the comments that he made warrant him to be put on suspension?
Well, most likely not. But I'll tell you, with the Kimmel situation, Kimmel's had dwindling ratings. I've never found him funny. I mean, if you
not
were
even on the Man Show,
no, if you were looking at,
do you remember the Man Show?
I think he's really, in all honesty, man, I think he's a really rude person, and even the way he comes off to with regular guests and stuff like that is just in a really condescending way. Like he doesn't come from a square to square. Even like how me and you are on two different sides of politics, come together and talk respectfully to each other. Correct?
Yeah, I mean, like I think that it takes a lot for certain people to be able to interact in certain ways. And while I do think that civil discourse is very important whenever you're having a debate, I do think that certain hosts or whatever, like they get to run their shows how they want. But I never found him to come off disingenuous or condescending. But that's just my perspective, and everyone has their own. So I mean, I'm not going to knock you for feeling that way. But again,
shows quote as they want, but they also have to conform to what the broadcaster that they work for sets and their writers. So I don't know who wrote his show that night or what, but what he said was completely abhorrent, especially with the current climate that we have here in the United States.
What did he say?
Hey, hang on one second. Especially how he was trying to say that the assassin of Charlie's was a member of MAGA. He wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was actually radicalized within the.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing that people keep trying to say is that like he wasn't a member. He was inundated. He was born and raised in MAGA, in the sense that like his grandmother, her words specifically, right? Her words specifically was, her and her son are Trump Republicans, and she said that she doesn't even know any Democrats. Now he was raised in the Republican household, and specifically raised, I mean, he's 22 years old. Trump has held the Republican Party for the last 10 years. So, I mean, at least since 12, he's been inundated with the whole thought process of Trump. But even more, right? The comments that he made specifically, he said that it was a quote unquote MAGA gang, right? And he said they were quote unquote desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them. And then the other thing that he said is they're trying to quote unquote score political points from it. And the last thing that he said is they quote unquote appearing to directly mislead the American public. Now,
do you want to know what I want from?
Well, no, sure, but real quick, because I just read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quotes. 5 quotes. Tell me what out of those 5 quotes was so incendiary that it warranted his show to be placed on hiatus.
Well, from direct threats from the FCC, of course, and ABC wants to hold on to the multiple businesses that they run.
Yeah, so, no, that goes to what I'm saying. That, like, yes, the FCC threatened them, but that's not the point. Like, that's literally violating the First Amendment right. I'm asking you, like, I read those 5 quotes. Out of those 5 quotes, what was so bad that Jimmy Kimmel said?
Well, first of all, he lied on national television. He straight up lied.
All right, let's say I granted you that. Let's say I granted you that he wasn't telling the truth. He lied, right? In which, you know, there's much to be said about that, and you know, the person you support. But cool. Let's say he lied. What did he say that was so bad that warranted his show to actually be put on hiatus?
Well, to me, he's taken away all credibility from this entire thing. That's what most of the Democrats are doing right now in the mainstream media. They're trying to take away any kind of credibility. It doesn't matter who did it. It doesn't matter why they did it. What matters is that a man was unalived basically on the internet for everyone around here to see, in this country, all over the world. And the man only talked to college students to debate like we're doing right now. Correct?
Because he was stupid.
No, he wasn't stupid, man.
No, he was stupid.
No, he wasn't.
He really was. I'm not even being hyperbolic, right? Like, well, I'm not even joking. I'm not being facetious. Charlie Kirk was stupid.
How was he stupid?
Because he spoke on things that he knew nothing about. 2, he was easily disprovable. 3, anytime you put anyone with any bit of intelligence in front of him to push back on him, he immediately folded like a paper plate. Like, again, this is someone that I met in person, and Charlie Kirk's stupid. Well, was stupid. But again, that's getting away from the point, right? I'm going to read these 5 quotes one more time, and you stop me. You stop me when you tell me which quote was so bad that actually warranted him to lose his show. First quote, quote unquote, MAGA gang. Is that quote so horrible that he should have been taken off air?
Well, we're not a gang, but so there's your first line.
But yes or no?
Well, keep reading through your quotes.
No, I'm saying yes or no. I'm just trying to verify. Is that one so bad that you would want to pull the show off the air if someone said MAGA gang?
It's not anything different that we haven't heard from the mainstream media since 20.
So no.
No.
Okay, cool. All right. Quote unquote, desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them. Is that so bad that he needed to have his show taken off air?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad when you're facing a national tragedy like that and somebody's lying.
It's not a national tragedy, but so you think that was so bad that he should be taken off air? That's the line.
I think that he should at least face some disciplinary action. That's what ABC come up with. But
no, I'm saying that line that I just read to you, you're saying that's the line that was so bad that deserved for him to be taken off air.
Well, I don't think it's just that. I think it's a culmination of a majority of his remarks throughout the years that he's been on the program.
Oh, okay. So you're saying the fact that he has constantly actually held Donald Trump to task and not let him just slide and actually took shots at the administration is what warranted him to be pulled off air.
I wouldn't say he's held Donald Trump accountable. I think if anything, he comes from a position of just basically, man, all he was a activist that had a late night TV show. He didn't have anything on his show that was hardly ever even remotely entertaining. They call him a comedian, but he's not.
What does that have to do with his words and him being taken off the air by, what he quote unquote said?
As I said, we all have free speech, and he was held accountable for the words that he said. Because a lot of people don't agree with the words that he said, because first of all, he lied. Second of all, he's taking credibility away from.
What did he lie about?
that the kid that unalived Charlie was part of MAGA. He was not.
He was a Gorper. You know what the Gorpers are?
Yeah, Nick Fuentes gang. He wasn't part of that either.
Yeah, he was. He literally was. He literally was. Are you telling me that someone, a 22-year-old white man who grew up in Utah, to a Republican family who frequent Nick Fuentes chats and interacted with them is not someone who voted on the right?
No, he didn't. He didn't. Man, I'm telling you, he literally had went to a Democrat socialist meeting the other day.
He had what?
He literally went to what was it? The United Democrat Socialist meeting or whatever.
No, he didn't. Where's that at?
I'm pretty sure I heard that the other day.
Sure. Can you prove that? Because that's something that I haven't heard. That's not out there.
Well, I can't prove it, no, because I don't have all the information in hand. But
okay,
no,
then maybe we shouldn't say that if it's not something we can prove. Like that's dangerous, right? The whole thing is, and you're literally sitting here saying that, oh, he was lying, and which, you know, I even ceded to you, said, yeah, okay, let's say Jimmy Kimmel was lying, but then what's to say you're not doing the same thing in front of like 1,000+ people right now? Because you just said something that you said you don't have information about, and to my knowledge, it hasn't been reported, and I can look for it if you're saying it's somewhere out here, but like, yeah, I just needed you to tell me where you found that.
I can't exactly. Are you still here? Give me one second.
Yeah. W's in the chat for Just Alpha, who sent a $2 super chat to say, hello, Santana. Hello, chat. I hope you're well. I'm doing pretty good, Just Alpha. I hope you're doing well as well. Guys, thank you. W's in the chat for Just Alpha. If you like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes and you would like to support the live, you can do so with a super chat, and I will read that out. Notorious, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
All right, wonderful. Notorious, while we wait on Kentucky to hopefully come back, maybe he doesn't come back, a question for you. Notorious,
go for it.
Why is MAGA so okay with losing access to the First Amendment right?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, because we are not, and this has actually been happening for a long time. You're forgetting a few names up there under Jimmy Kimmel. You're forgetting names like Roseanne Barr. You're forgetting names like Tucker Carlson. You're forgetting names like the American public when it came to COVID. Okay. We have lost.
Let's go one at a time. Can you be specific with those names? Because I'm a little bit confused as far as how they lost access to 1A. Roseanne.
Well,
how was
let's
she?
Just be clear. I just want to make sure I'm clear with what you're trying to say, because Jimmy Kimmel did not lose his First Amendment right. We're clear.
No,
that, right?
You're absolutely right. Technically, he has not officially lost it, but the head of the FCC leaned on his employer to actually pull the show by threatening to pull the licensing agreement. So literally, a member of the president's cabinet, the federal government, stepped in and said, I don't like what this person is saying on TV. You have to do something or we're going to take your licenses.
Right. So that's I mean, that's just an employer making a decision. So are we upset at Trump or are we upset at the employer?
No, we're upset at the administration, Donald Trump and the FCC. Did you completely skip the part that I just said? The head of the FCC literally said on a podcast or on a show and said that if ABC does not actually reprimand and do something, then we're going to pull their license. Like, they threatened to pull the licensing agreement.
That's an employer saving money, man. Jimmy Kimmel is a liability.
I'm not saying that's not true either, but again, that's the federal government directly taking away someone's ability to actually express their First Amendment right.
But that happened all through COVID, and we know that's a fact now. Mark Zuckerberg has come out to that administration.
We can go to C19, but I would just like for you to directly address what I said first, and then we'll move on. I mean, you still didn't tell me what happened with Roseanne, but specifically, the point that I'm making is with Jimmy Kimmel, literally the head of the FCC, Brendan Carr, told them, if you don't do something, we're going to pull your license agreement.
Okay, what do you ask me about that? Because that's still not
I want
lost
you to address the understanding. I want you to address and at least acknowledge that yes, that's directly an infringement on the First Amendment right.
But it's not.
Okay, what's the First Amendment right?
That's your freedom of speech and freedom of press.
And freedom from who?
The government.
Okay, all right, cool. So
not your employer, though.
Sure. Is the head of the FCC, Brendan Carr, is he a part of the government?
Yes.
Okay. Did Brendan Carr say to ABC that you need to do something about Jimmy Kimmel or we're going to pull your licensing agreement?
Didn't Facebook get pressured by?
Sure, that's fine. I mean, we can go. We're going to go to C19 in just a moment, but I need you guys to directly address what I'm saying first.
It's not just C19; it's also the Russia collusion hoax.
That's fine. We can. That's fine. We can talk about all of that in just a moment. But I need this direct question answer before I pivot off of it.
Sure. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with it.
I'm not saying that you see anything wrong with it. I'm not saying wrong or right. I'm just lining up the facts as it happened.
Okay.
I also too, I found my source on that, and it does say that it was fact checked and it came out to be false. By the way,
what was fact checked
about him being part of the Democrat Socialists of America? It was someone else who was resembling him. But
okay, that's fine. I was just saying I hadn't heard anything about that, but okay, cool. But still, stay with me right here just for a second.
Sure.
Both of you. We've already established what the First Amendment right is. We've already established that Brendan Carr is a part of the federal government. I just need your confirmation, which I mean, you can say yes or no, but the answer is actually yes, because he literally did this on the record. Did Brendan Carr threaten to pull licensing agreements if they didn't do something about Jimmy Kimmel?
That I have not looked up, but if you're, I'll trust you. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
Sure. I'll trust you.
Yeah, he did. He was on, I don't know if it was a podcast or if it was like a YouTube show or something, but it was like, he was doing like an interview setting. All right. Did ABC respond and pull him off of air indefinitely after those comments?
Yes, they did.
Most likely until they secure their new contract.
Exactly. Yeah, I completely agree with that. It's definitely until they secure a new contract. But see, that's the thing. That's directly infringing on someone's First Amendment right, using the levers of government to pressure a private industry to do something that you want because you don't like what they're saying.
Still get on Twitter. He can still get on Facebook. He can still get on YouTube. He can still get on TikTok.
I'm not saying that he still can't do those things, but literally they infringed on his First Amendment right.
But also too, it infringes on your First Amendment right. When you're on national television, you can't say the F word. The FCC.
No, that's not, because that's FCC regulated. There's a difference between regulations and then actually infringing on freedom of speech. That's not the same.
Freedom of speech. You can literally cursing is part of your freedom of speech.
Again, there's a difference between constitutional law and regulations that are used to fill in the gaps between constitutional law. When the Constitution was written, there was no television.
Right.
There had to be regulations put in place and standards that were put in place. So there's a huge difference between that and what happened. But now, so whether you guys want to actually agree to it or not, or like it or not, that's exactly what happened. So I just wanted to establish why I'm saying that the federal government has violated Jimmy Kimmel's First Amendment. Right now, I would love to go to, you guys were trying to talk about Biden and COVID and all this stuff. So let's talk about what happened during the pandemic, and we can do the what about Biden. So you guys were going there.
I think that it's insane to me that the left is up in arms over Jimmy Kimmel being fired, man. I mean, again, it has come out publicly that the Biden administration was silencing people on social media. Did you not see the Zuckerberg interview?
Yep.
Did you not watch it?
What did Zuckerberg say?
Did you not? If you watch it, then you know.
I know. Pressure from the FBI and from the Biden administration.
You know,
what
man.
Did he say? Pressure of what?
Jimmy Kimmel got fired.
No. And Jimmy Kimmel, yeah, he didn't get fired.
No, he did get fired, but he didn't get unalived for his political views. So
well, Jimmy Kimmel. Wait, when did he get fired? Did this just happen today?
Jimmy Kimmel, if he's suspended, then yeah,
he's not fired. He's just off air indefinitely. He's not fired unless something else has changed and I didn't see it as of today. He's not fired.
So he's still making money with the company, right?
Yeah, he has a contract. You can't just fire someone when they have a contract.
Okay.
But
well,
regardless, no, you're going all over the place. So
let me ask you a question. Do you think it was insensitive for Kimmel to?
No. You guys, no. You guys are pivoting. You said you wanted to talk about what Joe Biden did with the pandemic. So let's talk about it because you said, did I see what Mark Zuckerberg said? And I said, yes, I absolutely saw it. Now let's talk about what he actually said.
That he said that he had direct influence from the FBI and the Biden administration to suppress information on COVID-19 and on the Russia collusion.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's 100% true.
No, it's not.
That is 100%
Mark Zuckerberg, that's absolutely not true. Mark Zuckerberg went on record and testified in front of Congress and said that he was pressured. No, well, he testified in front of Congress as well. But he was pressured to actually suppress misinformation and disinformation around the pandemic.
What's considered misinformation? Like wearing masks?
Yeah, no. What's misinformation is taking ivermectin or ingesting bleach, which people were doing because Donald Trump told them. Yeah, well, yeah, no. I gave him an example, but yeah, those were the things. Literally.
But give the other examples though.
So we should
about the C-19 jab.
Hold on. Wait, one at a time. 1 second, Kentucky. Notorious. I gave you two examples. First of all, you were saying something that was like way off at left field. You give other examples. Tell me what else did they actually tell? Because again, all of this is actual record, and we can pull this up.
They wouldn't let you post anything talking negatively about the jab. Nothing at all. You can't even say it. Yes, not true. That's true.
False information. It is not.
That is true.
He never once said that he was unable to actually post information about the vaccine. What he did say is that the Biden administration encouraged him to remove misinformation surrounding the vaccine. That's not the same.
So the government pressured him to remove misinformation, but it's a problem when we pressure someone to remove someone from a position that's misinforming the American public about somebody being in MAGA.
There's a difference between someone saying, oh, this person is a member of MAGA and people spreading information, telling other people that they should take ivermectin or ingest bleach, and people are losing their life. Donald Trump said that. Donald Trump told people that you could probably hit it with bleach, and people started ingesting bleach, and there was a spike in the poison hotline because people started to lose their life. People started to take heartworm medicine for horses. This is not the same as Jimmy Kimmel being on TV and saying that this kid was a part of MAGA. That's not the same. People are losing their lives because of this misinformation.
Right. And here's another thing. People haven't been radicalized over the last couple of years by people calling our people in our party fascists and Nazis.
They are.
Serious, man? No, they're not.
You saying that right now? You saying that right now? The host saying that right now, man? How is that not an influence? You have 1.4 thousand people in this chat. Mm-hmm. You don't know who you have in this chat, man. How do you know you're not radicalizing someone right now to go out and do something about
let me be clear what I'm saying. I'm not saying that every person that supports MAGA and Donald Trump are fascists or Schnazis.
But you just said
what I am saying.
You just said
what
they
I am
are.
saying. What I'm saying is that every fascist and Schnazi that could voted for Trump. That's what I'm saying.
So you said they are in a roundabout way. You're using a lot of words to say that everyone who voted for Trump
Be very clear. I'm not saying every single person is a Schnazi or a fascist, but I'm saying every single fascist and Schnazi supports Donald Trump. Yes. There's no Schnazi that voted for Kamala Harris.
What brainwashed you to this point? Like you seem like you're in your 30s, your late 30s.
I'm
what
38. Nothing brainwashed me. I'm like, educated and I know how to research, and I also know what are the 14 tenets of fascism?
I can tell you right now, man, there is no
Sure. What are the 14 tenets of fascism?
I don't study fascism, so
exactly. I don't say words that I don't know what they mean, but for some reason, the right thinks that it's okay to say words that you don't know what they mean, and I would never do that. And so, if I call someone a fascist, it's because they meet the 14 tenets of fascism. If I call someone a schnazi, it's because they're a fucking schnazi.
Dude, it's insulting to the people that had to deal with those people to actually call the best country in the world, people in the best country in the world, Nazis. Like, that's an insult to people.
The United States is not the best country in the world.
It absolutely is. Where else can you criticize? Well, I guess it's not for Charlie Kirk because he was just using his First Amendment right and someone took his life. So,
yeah, well, I mean, again, we've already established that you have the right to, say whatever you want, but you don't have the freedom of consequences. But that's not the point. By what statistical measures is the United States the best country on earth?
What's a better country? Name me a better country.
There's multiple countries, and that's what I'm saying. What standard? Are we talking the quality of life? Are we talking country happiness? Like, there's multiple measures that's actually measured.
Every standard. Name me a country that's better.
There's multiple countries better than in multiple standards. The United States, the only thing the United States ranks number one in is pew violence and obesity. And I'm not even joking. I'm just saying, like, statistically measuring it, like, it's verifiable information. We're not ranked number one on happiness. We're not ranked number one as far as, like, women's rights. We're not ranked number one as far as education. I'm not even joking. I'm just telling you the truth. You guys think that, like,
then why do so many people want to come here?
Capitalism.
Exactly.
That makes us the best.
What are you talking about?
We are the best, my friend. We are the best. And women have more rights.
We're not even the best at capitalism. No, we're not. We're not.
Yes,
we're not the best at capitalism, because if we were, then everyone would actually have access to the same level of capitalism. We have we have the richest man on earth who's on pace to be a trillionaire, but at the same time, we have veterans walking around that are unhoused and don't even have shoes on their feet. We're not good at capitalism. We're good at the people who are at the top continue to enrich themselves. Yeah. W's in the chat for Darius. Darius sent a $5 donation. My coworker actually started taking ivermectin and almost unalive. It was scary. He actually refused to tell the doctor at first, and he almost didn't make it. Right? A lot of people actually lost their lives because of that. W's in the chat for Darius. Yeah, W's in the chat for Aaron. Aaron sent a $5 donation saying, "Don't forget the military spending is number one." Actually, you're right. I apologize. We are definitely number one in military spending. Hell, we could cut our military budget in half and still spend the most money with our military budget. W's in the chat for Caleb, who sent a $5 super chat to say Brendan Carr also contributed to Project 2025. Yes, he wrote the FCC portion of Project 2025, and I have screenshots for a video I'm going to do tomorrow. He actually admitted, yeah, Project 2025 was the plan all along, but we tried to tell you. W's in the chat for I think it's pronounced Didia. I'm sorry, I'm messing up your name, friend. Who sent $2 euro to say not all MAGAs are Yahtzees, but all Yahtzees are MAGA. Absolutely. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes and you like to support, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Oh, thank you for the Nine-Tailed Fox. Guys, one more thing. Look up at the top. 1.5 of us here. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the main account now. This is the main account. Hit that follow button. Hit the follow button. Do all the wonderful things. Notorious, Kentucky. Like, I'm a little bit confused where we are because we've gotten so far away from everything. But I've disproved the actual information around America being number one. You guys haven't substantiated how anything was actually suppressed as far as the government suppressing freedom of speech. Yeah, go ahead.
We have the number one GDP in the world. We have the best economy in the world. Even though we have the most debt out of any country in the world, we still have the most the biggest booming economy in the world. It's the place where anybody can come to. They can practice freedom of speech. They can practice.
You're absolutely wrong about that. You got to stop at the GDP. You got to stop at the GDP because once you start saying the other stuff, you start to get it wrong.
How am I getting it wrong?
Not anyone can come here. Literally, the Trump administration is making it harder for people to.
They just can't walk across the border.
No, Donald Trump is decreasing legal immigration. That was his plan during his first term, and now even during his second term, he's done it more efficiently. He hasn't been able to really address undocumented immigrants or any type of deportation to a real level. But what he has done is make it harder for legal immigration, including pulling visas, including claiming asylum, like a pay-to-play type process. He's made it harder for people to legally come into the country. So no, that's not true.
What is asylum seekers for, though?
Asylum seekers is for if you feel like your life is in threat as far as the country that you're in.
Okay. So why should people who are, not really in that bad of a place seek asylum?
That's not what's happening. It doesn't matter about them, quote unquote, being in that bad of a place. Donald Trump is now monetizing asylum seekers. He's setting up a reoccurring payment, saying that you have to pay a yearly subscription fee to be an asylum seeker. This is international law. This is international law, and Donald Trump is monetized.
You don't have to allow anyone into our country if we don't want them here.
This is international law. We agreed to asylum seekers with an international agreement. Yes, we do.
So
we can't close our borders.
Yeah, okay. So you're telling me right now.
Tell me how can we close? There's one situation where we can close our borders. Tell me what that is.
Say no more. Zero.
No, we can't.
We actually can.
No, we literally can't.
We are a sovereign
Go
nation.
look it up. Go look it up. Go look it up. Tell me how we close the borders. Thank you for the cake. Also, go look up why Joe Biden couldn't keep the quote unquote borders closed when he took over. That might help you. W's in the chat for 1B Carey, who sent a $5 super chat to say, also number one amongst industrialization nation in mental minority. I'm gonna just leave. Yeah, you're right. W's in the chat for Emily, who sent a $15 donation saying, these guys suck. I was a nurse in the pandemic. Exactly. Thank you for the galaxy. Like they don't really think about like other people that went through other things because it's not really just.
I worked during the entire pandemic, and
I did too.
I was fortunate to have a company that told me that they didn't care if I took the shot or not. They didn't make me wear a mask. They said, "It's your right. If you want to do it, then do it."
Well, yeah, I mean, sure, you were selfish, but what does that have to do with anything?
How was I selfish?
Because you understand, like getting the booster shot and getting vaccinated and wearing masks and social distancing. That's not just for you. That's for people with who have compromised immune systems, right? Mm-hmm. So even though you're healthy and you don't need it, there's certain people who may need it that actually. Yeah, you guys are selfish. That's it. You're selfish because it's not all about you. Anyway, guys, if you like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. Can you guys get back to the point that I was talking about? What has been done to actually suppress the First Amendment right of anybody in MAGA in recent history?
I can't think of.
The president himself being taken off of X.
Sure. I'm so glad that you said that. Tell me who did that.
Who was running X at the time?
Middle Eastern countries.
Whoever.
Also, don't forget Facebook. Don't forget the other one as well. Don't forget the old book face.
Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure he was kicked off of Facebook too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Now, question for both of you: Does the government run Twitter or Facebook?
No, but they have heavy influence.
Okay, sure. But does the government run Twitter or Facebook?
No.
Okay. So the decision was made by the heads of the companies after Donald Trump used those social media platforms to incite a riot to overthrow the government. And then also at the same time, while he was sending false slates of electorate to try to overthrow the government. So those platforms said that he used hate speech to incite violence, and that's why they didn't want him on his platform. Just like this app right here is a private app, just like this app can ban people if they feel like they're not saying if they're inciting violence or doing anything hateful. It's the same thing. It's a private application. This had nothing to do with anyone suppressing Donald Trump's freedom of speech. Also, those people that were in charge that did that, they were at Trump's inauguration, literally buddy with him at his inauguration. So there's that.
Yeah, this app is way worse than what Facebook and Twitter were.
I don't understand what that has to do with the point that I just made about this not being an infringement on this.
Fan about how this app can do that to you. Yeah, this app is way worse. You can't even use proper terms on things. So, okay. But like you had to say TikTok banana in your description up there. Mm-hmm. So, yeah,
that's because it's a private application. This is a children's app. We're literally on an illegal children's app.
Based out of China.
It's an illegal children's app.
I wouldn't say it's a children's app.
It is. TikTok was made for dance trends.
But yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
But I support the United States trying to buy it. Addressing that other point that you have up there. That's what they're trying to point. TikTok banana. Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's about how the people on the right are weird and they like to report. When they get upset, they start reporting. It's weird.
Right. Yeah. No, Notorious, I'm pretty sure you remember hearing stuff about this since, 2016, where people were reporting people who were Republican and for religious reasons. Like there's a woman here in Kentucky who refused to marry a gay couple because she said it violated her.
I'm talking about the application. I'm talking about you guys being snowflakes. And you get upset when you can't win a debate, or you get upset when you see a background that you don't like and you start actually reporting the app. That's what I'm talking about.
That does not happen from us, bro. We
that literally happens only from no. That happens from the right.
As a creator of almost 55,000 followers,
I've literally caught people trying to report it at the same time. Again, it all boils down to this point right here, right? This point right here. If you guys are willing to admit this point, we can just keep it moving.
What?
If you guys... That you're snowflakes. Yes. MAGA, the people on the right, all you guys do is crash out, whine, cry, and then you get upset because you don't, people won't let you lie about things like Donald Trump. Donald Trump got mad. Donald Trump and JD Vance got mad that people wouldn't let them lie during the debate. Like, you guys think that you should be able to just say whatever you want and not have to actually prove facts or know things. And like, that's why you guys crash out and then you do the reporting thing. It's all weird. You guys are snowflakes. You guys swore that you all wanted freedom of speech, and now you're okay with other people. Not you individually, not you individually. That's not personal. It's a collective thing. Right. As a collective group, the majority. But the point that I'm getting back to is you guys swore that you were the party of free speech, right? The party of fuck your feelings. It's about facts. But all you guys do is lean into the fifis and your tum-tum. And you do it's so weird that you guys are okay with this. Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't care if it's somebody on the left or the right. Nobody should have their freedom of speech infringed.
Like Charlie Kirk?
That doesn't make sense.
Like Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, no. So Charlie Kirk lost his life, but his freedom of speech wasn't in. Yeah, he won't be saying that stupid shit no more. But nobody actually infringed on his freedom of speech.
The shooter infringed on his freedom of speech.
No, the shooter infringed on his life. There's a difference between speech and life. And he won't be saying that shit no more unless he pull a Lazarus. Like the point that I'm trying to make is the way that you could actually equate that is if you sit here and say that that for some reason the government shut down Charlie Kirk's tours and wouldn't allow him to continue to do his debates on college campus. That would be infringing on his freedom of speech. Him losing his life, he should not have lost his life. I can sit here and say this right now. No one deserves to actually just have their life taken. No one deserves that. But that is not freedom of speech. That's not, taking his life for freedom of speech. They took his life because of his speech in the sense of the actual hateful shit that he spewed. Again, we've already established.
Hateful. Now you guys are the snowflakes for that. He spewed not one. Tell me something hateful he said.
He's a racist. He's a racist piece of shit.
Tell me something racist he said.
How was he racist?
Tell me something racist he said.
I mean, you know what? No, Go watch
There
the
it
videos
is.
I made on my
Do it.
channel.
Tell me
Like,
one racist thing he said.
No,
One,
I'm not.
just one. Just
No.
one. Quick one.
No.
A quick
No.
one.
No.
Because you got nothing.
You know why?
You got
know
nothing.
Why? You know why?
You got nothing.
You know why? Because one, I broke this down multiple times. There's multiple videos on my page too. I already know that you know, so there's no point of telling you again. I'm not gonna keep playing this pivot game with you because you don't have a point. You guys try to actually continue to spin because you don't have a point. Now I'm gonna finish saying what I was saying. The point is, Charlie Kirk said what he said. He utilized his freedom of speech. But again, we've already established you do not have freedom of consequences. And his speech led to the consequences. And by Charlie Kirk's own words, he was good with it. He understood this and he accepted it. Charlie Kirk was okay with this.
Because he went home to meet the Lord. So
Charlie Kirk is looking up at us right now debating.
No, he's not. Man, he was a godly man. So don't try to take anything from that man.
Okay. Sure.
So,
I'm still waiting to hear the hateful, racist, bigoted things that he was saying.
Go look it up. It's well documented.
Bro, I've watched all of his stuff. I've been following him for a long time.
With so factually back up your statement when you say
no one can hear you because you got a call or whatever there was and you cut out.
You earlier you had us substantiate any kind of claim that we made. So please, if you don't mind, back up what you're saying when you're saying he's racist, because I believe that that's misinformation.
Sure.
I believe that that's character assault.
I believe the children are our future. Cool. Give me a second. I'm not gonna say anything because again, I've already made multiple videos about this. I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna play the video because I'm not doing this. Like I refuse to keep doing the pivoting and like all the other stuff. Like no.
This is perfect. I actually I'd appreciate the video played.
Here it is. You know, they say you shouldn't speak bad about the dead.
Wait, can you pause?
Say the good die young, and I ain't eligible for that. So fuck we ball.
Unfortunately, pan the blacks. They're in every TV commercial. They get more privileges to come into society. They come into every college on preferential with lower test scores. You can't ever say anything negative. You can lose your job. You'll have your entire life obliterated if you say something racist. And yet we have to hear about how racist we are. How about you take responsibility for your own actions instead of blaming the white man? That's how we get Auschwitz. That's how we get the greatest horrors of the 20th century. Those people are unwanted. So you're comparing abortion to the Holocaust? Absolutely, I am. In fact, it's worse. It's worse. I can't stand the word empathy. Actually, I think empathy is a made-up new age term that it does a lot of damage. But I had a daughter, and she was 10, and she got raped. And she was going to give birth, and she would and she was going to give birth, and she was going to live. Would you want her to go through that and carry her this baby? No, but it's a real life scenario that happens to many people. The answer is yes, the baby would be delivered. If we would have said that Joy Reid and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji Brown Jackson were affirmative action picks, we would have been called racist. But now they're coming out and they're saying it for us. They're coming out and they're saying, I'm only here because of affirmative action. Yeah, we know. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously. I hate when a rapper talk about guns that somebody died. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. The one major thought that I had through this entire thing, especially yesterday, Charlie Kirk was a bitch. I mean, like we all knew it, right? We knew that Charlie Kirk was a bitch. He really should.
And just the FYI, that video of me saying that he was a B word, that was from like March. So the reason why I made that is because the things that I'm saying about Charlie Kirk is the same things that I said about him before he lost his life. You know, I keep the same energy, and it would be, think with the glasses, would be super hypocritical of me to, you know, for some reason backtrack and act like he's some great man when I literally called him out while he was alive to his face. So that's my point.
Did you ever debate him?
No, he wouldn't debate me.
Oh, he would?
Nope. He was a B word. He was scared.
I guess I'm failing to find the racist content that
Talked about blacks. Talked about
yes,
he talked about
and
how
nothing was untrue. What did he say that was not true?
Well, he vehemently dismissed quote unquote racism. He said that we get access to certain things that we aren't qualified for. All
That's
of that
true.
was lies.
That's true.
Howdy, partner. What's true?
What exactly what he said? Exactly what he said.
Sure, be specific.
Do you want to talk the Michelle Obama stuff, the Joy Reid stuff?
I don't care which one. I just want you to be specific. I don't like talking in general. I like being specific.
He's 100% correct.
Sure, be specific.
Are there not programs for people of color?
There's program for people, period. What are you referring to?
No. But there's no white person program to get me ahead of the line.
It's called legacy. Legacy, literally colleges have legacy programs where if your parents, which most of the times it's white parents, attended the college, then you automatically get in. That's literally a thing in Harvard. Literally a thing in Harvard. Also, let's not forget about the good old boy system. I am from the South, and I specifically know how the good old boy system works.
Yeah, so people with money, and
the good old boy system works for people who are actually a part of that system, and normally it's white men. But again, I want you to be specific. What are you talking about? Because you said, "Oh, it's true." Be specific. Put in
everything he said in every single clip is 100%.
Sure, be specific and tell me how. Prove it. Prove it, because I can prove how everything that he said was wrong and it was a lie, and why he's stupid or was stupid. Like
that's just part of it.
Sure, when I said Charlie Kirk was stupid, I wasn't saying that because I was trying to be mean. It's because I've literally debunked almost everything that he said, because nothing he ever said was right.
Everything he said, he backed up with fact.
What did he say that he backed up with fact? Name one thing.
Just
okay,
clips.
Sure.
You took
clips. You keep saying
clips.
Everything. Name one thing.
Those
just
same,
like
the Joy Reid and Michelle Obama.
No.
Just like
what about Joy Reid and Michelle Obama?
Just like he said in the clip, if a white
what about Joy Reid and Michelle
Obama? A product of affirmative action, we would be racist.
First of all, Joy Reid and Michelle Obama didn't say that. That was what's her name? The other one,
Shirley.
Jackson. Yes, yeah. But understanding what affirmative action was and why it was needed is understanding the time. Sheila Jackson Lee. So there was a difference between that. But again, you can't substantiate anything that you're actually saying.
I don't need to, because if you'd have played full clips of everything, or if you watched them,
like
everything he
also,
said,
now we're talking about context
with his own.
Now we're talking about context.
It is absolutely
we're going
talking about context. Do you know how many of those clips are floating around? Like, those are the rage clips. That's all everyone has.
No, again, you can try to pull that with someone else who has not been on Charlie Kirk's head for like almost a year. I'm not the same as anyone else who's sitting here talking about Charlie Kirk today. I am not the same. I literally have been consuming this POS content for about a year as soon as I found out about him. Like, I didn't know who he was. And then as soon as I found out about him, I started debunking him and listening to him and watching his videos, because he was a walking pile of misinformation.
But yet he always had
not
facts.
The same as anyone else you think you might be talking to.
He had statistics.
Name one thing, and then substantiate it. One thing, name it, go.
Name one thing. What are you talking about?
Name one thing that he said that was fact, that he used statistics to back it up. Name it, go.
Gun deaths in America.
What about it?
Majority of them are reported as actual violent gun deaths, but they're not. They're actually unalivings of their own self.
When did he say that? And where does it say that? No, the majority of. Say it again.
It was at a indoor debate. I can't remember.
Sure, pull it up. Tell me where it was.
I can't.
Notorious, you?
You are cherry picking clips that are circulating all over social media right now, bro. All of these clips you played, right?
Cherry pick these nuts. W's in the chat for Khalees. Khalees sent a $2 donation. saying Jesus would never say black women don't have the same mental capacity as white people and only got their jobs by taking it from a white person. Spot, he's not a godly man. He's not. He absolutely was not. W's in the chat for Khalees, who also sent a $1 donation, saying, also, black women are the most educated minority in America, actually the most educated group in America, period. So if anything, white people are taking their spots. W's in the chat. Thank you so much for that. Also, W's in the chat for, let's see here. The Syndicate, who's in a $4.99 YouTube super chat to say, capitalism is great. I love that the left is crying now that their freedom of speech is being trampled on. Never forget when y'all took our Dr. Farid. Sure, I guess, whatever. I mean, if you want to send me a $5 donation, say that, cool. W's in the chat for Caleb, who sent a $2 super chat to say, MAGA men, crying face. Yes, they cry a lot. W's in the chat for Rodney, who sent a $5 donation, super chat to say, I've gone on MAGA sites and had my life threatened. These guys haven't. They're unhinged. W's in the chat for Jonna. Thank you for putting, I've read it at the end before I started. 1 second. W's in the chat for Jonna, who sent a $10 super chat that said, you're the best, donating because of that and because I can't have these MAGA guys in the chats be number one. LOL. Yeah. Listen, it's weird. They, for some reason, now they're over on YouTube donating like super chats to send me messages, but I guess cool. Also, W's in the chat for Tara, who sent a $4 donation, say Nobel Peace Prize recipient was on the Daily Show stating we're in a battle, in the battle stage of a dictatorship. Yes, literally, Donald Trump is pulling the same playbook that Hitler did. If you're a history buff, go look at the early 1930s. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. Kentucky.
Yeah.
Do you have something?
No, I couldn't find the exact video. But I know the video that I'm talking about. I just can't find the.
So you can't substantiate your claim.
I see that, but I do know factually.
Also, I can't hear you when you swipe out of the app.
Look up the actual statistics for you, okay?
Sure, that's fine. Guys, look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the main account. This is the main account. Make sure that you're actually following this account. Go ahead and hit that follow button. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. Only looking for some debates, guys. Please do not request up. If you are not a Trump supporter, we are only looking for some debates. Let's see here. Spinning. Kiana, are you? Oh, okay. I guess not. This person is spinning as well. Dro, I'm clean in the bit. Now I'm finna show the lean in the bit. Buck, carbon 15 in the bit.
Yeah,
Hustle Kings, the Kings is getting rich. I lean to get rich. Lima being 6, I take breath. The opposite of Primatine miss.
I'll copy the link and I'll post it down here in the chat.
You can't post links in the chat. Just tell me what you're looking at. Is it Struckman or I don't know how to say your name. Are you a Trump supporter?
So it's public health.
Really. Hold on 1 second, Kentucky. Are you a Trump supporter? No.
Not really, but no, I'm not.
Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are only looking for debates. You said it's what?
It's publichealth.jhu.edu. And it says in there, back in 2023, that the U.S. accounts 58% of gun violence with suicides. It's been that way since 1995. Majority of
okay, wait. So, what does this matter if you can't find the clip of Charlie Kirk saying this? Treya, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I didn't even request. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I'm up here.
Oh, no worries. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. I'm trying to understand, like, what point does that have to do with anything if Charlie Kirk didn't say that?
Well,
like
all
if you
I'm trying to
don't
say
have
is
the
I can
video.
find the actual fact about it, of what he said. I know what he said because I seen the video, but I can't find the video, so I found the actual facts behind it.
Yeah, but your point was that everything that he said was factual, and he proved it was statistics. But the thing that you're trying to prove was statistics. You can't find him saying it. Shouldn't you have both of them in order to actually, substantiate the claim that you're making? Okay.
Sorry, I'm finding it for you.
Sure. Boom. I'm sorry, I can't say your username. Are you a Trump supporter? Panicu?
No, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
You're up here now, though. Say hey to the chat. Just say hey, chat. You're still up here with us.
I didn't mean to.
I know, but just say hey to the chat. It's okay. Just say hey to the chat.
What?
Just say hey to the chat. There's 1.5 thousand people here. Just say hey to them.
Oh, hi.
Okay. Tell them tap the screen.
Tap the screen, chat.
There you go. Tap the screen, chat. All right, I'm gonna drop you down. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys heard her. It wasn't me. W's in the chat for Avery, who sent a $4 donation saying Charlie was a pro dog whistler, like one of the best. That's something that I will give him. Like the one thing that like the right can do, if nothing else, boy, they know for sure how to actually throw some red meat out there for their base. Without a doubt. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Also, look up at the top. You see the word follow. That means you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. This is the main account. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. Let's see here. I lean to get rid. You watching me back, Slayer? What's happening?
I was on YouTube. Your chat got mad. I was the one that sent you the $5 donation. They were.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I don't. Why you could have just came over here and said that? What is that about?
I had to get them mad. They were upset in the chat, so had to get them to donate.
I guess. Slayer, what's your take on Kirk?
Think he was a good guy. He stood for his Christian principles. Yeah, he stood for his Christian principles, and they unalived him.
Who is they? Israel?
Marxist.
I don't think so. Slayer, did you come up here and tell me about why you guys are okay with suppressing your First Amendment right? Because if you are cool, I got somebody I'm going to bring up here as well.
Listen, I'm not happy about it that this is the way it had to be, but at the same time, this is sweet, sweet ooey revenge.
I hear you. Hey, Chewy. Chewbacca. Chewy, did you fall asleep? Chewy. Not Chewy falling asleep on me. Dang it, Chewy. Somebody go wake Chewy up. What is happening? I'm gonna just put Chewy on mute until she realizes she's up here, because Slayer, have you ever talked to Chewy?
Be friends with Chewbacca.
I was about to say Chewy. Now that's a conservative. That's someone with morals.
Yeah,
moral fibers.
Nah, Chewbacca is not a conservative.
Whatever.
She's definitely not a conservative.
I hear you. So what's this revenge you were talking about? What's revenge for what? Be specific.
I mean, like, listen, this is what happens. The whole point of freedom of speech, 1A, you would agree with me, is that government shouldn't be the arbiter of speech, right?
I agree.
Okay, so even if like we bring up you think it's two different levels, like the Brandon Carr situation and then the Biden administration asking Twitter not to suppress speech or to start labeling things and making sure information doesn't get out there. That's what happens when government intervenes in the private sector. It just creates chaos on both sides. Government should not be involved.
Yeah, but you don't think that the government has the responsibility to try to regulate harmful activities?
Define harmful activities.
People were ingesting bleach and taking horse dewormers because of the information that was spreading.
Sure. So in that the super chat that I sent, Dr. George Fareed was a virologist from UCLA. Twitter took him down because he was telling people that there's two different versions of ivermectin. There's a human version and a horse dewormer. They took him down because he told people, if you get this, you should get the human version. This is a doctor, by the way. What does Twitter know about medicine to the point where they should take a doctor off?
I didn't say anything about Twitter taking the doctor off. I'm saying the avid spread of misinformation, disinformation, where we know for a fact that Russia has bots that are implementing different information throughout social media and spreading that information like wildfire. And when there's active information that's being pushed that's not true, right? And so, yes, there may be one-offs where there's a doctor whose information got taken down. I disagree with that, especially first and foremost, like I wouldn't be taking this for animals anyway, but like if someone actually has real information that they can substantiate it, then okay, like that's a thing. But mass amount of information that was being pushed and they were talking about was misinformation and disinformation.
I mean, again, this is a doctor.
So I'll accept your one-off. I'm not disagreeing with your one-off, but what I'm saying is overwhelmingly there was more misinformation and disinformation than there was credible information.
But I mean, this is a social media platform, and government shouldn't be getting involved in a private platform. It was all that I heard for the longest time from the left. Is like, hey, this is a private company. They can do what they want. They can do it. The left. This is what I heard from everybody. It's a private company.
Be specific about what?
About the fact that it's a private institution. It's a social media platform.
What company? Be specific. Are you talking about Twitter?
Guidelines. Yeah, Twitter, Facebook, any of them that have community guidelines. What do you mean that's not true?
That's not true in the sense of, again, as far as just doing whatever, yes. I like if they want to say that you can't say pew pew. I mean, you have to say pew pew or you're going to get taken down. Like, okay, like that sucks, but that's understandable. When people are losing their lives, there's a huge difference between saying something that is, they may think it could come off as violent or hate speech or, inciting violence or whatever, versus someone giving misinformation that's causing people to unalive. Like there's a huge difference.
Sure, but I mean, my whole standpoint is this: if people unalive from Twitter, first off, if you're going on Twitter to get information about rugs during a global pandemic, you may want to go reevaluate your life. I think
Slayer
take you out.
Slayer. People are stupid. Don't play games. Come on now.
Yeah, I know they're stupid. So if you're going on there, natural selection will get you.
Stop it. I knew someone was gonna say that. Stop it. Stop it. That's so fucked up. No, that's fucked up.
You mean to tell me you go to Twitter to go get information on how to heal yourself?
Listen, certain people are more susceptible to misinformation and disinformation. That's why they're targeted. Let's say old people, right? Old people are specifically targeted for scams, right? Because they're more susceptible to it because they're not as wise when it comes to being tech savvy and multiple factors or whatever the case may be. So you can't just say because someone went to it and they were willing to accept certain information that they found online. Like not everyone has critical research abilities to actually fact check and verify those things. Hell, for a fact from the party that you voted alongside of, a lot of them don't have the ability to actually critically think or fact check things. So come on now.
I'd agree. I mean, we have an education problem in America. The average reading level is 6th grade in America. So,
I think, There was just too much to sift through on his YouTube.
So you didn't find it?
No, I didn't, but I backed you up with actual statistics.
Yeah, but you made a claim that can't be substantiated because I don't know if he ever said that.
Well, even if he didn't, I made the claim about what he said.
I didn't say anything about your claims.
That's what
I was talking about his claims.
Okay.
I'm not calling your claims into question. I'm calling his claims into question. So what does that have to do with you giving me that information? That doesn't make sense.
I'm just saying, I can't find the video. I tried to find it, but I'm watching.
I don't know what to do with that then.
It was literally an indoor debate at a college. He was in a pretty decent sized little theater there.
I don't know what you want to do with that one.
And somebody said, "Who the hell are you?" And I literally gave you the website to look it up on. So if they want to go look it up, they're more than welcome to. People down there.
Are you talking to the chat?
Huh? Yeah.
Why are you talking to the chat?
I just replying back to somebody who asking who I was.
Don't try bullying my chat. My chat don't play that.
I didn't bully him. All I told him is I gave you the link, and they can go look at it too.
I'm just saying, don't come from my chat because my chat don't play those games. I'm telling you, they're gonna roast you. My chat be on my head. I'm telling you, don't do it. My chat is ruthless.
That's fine. But I'm just telling you, I gave them and you at the same time the website, so anybody's more than welcome to go look it up if they would like to.
I'm not disputing your statement.
Right.
I'm disputing Charlie Kirk's statements. There's a difference. W's in the chat for Erica. What up, E? Who sent a $10 super chat to say, No, I'm not reading it, Erica, and I would rather send your $10 back than read that super chat out. I refuse. Or I'll do you one better. Get up here. What are you doing? Why are you not up here? You get up here and you actually tell your dad joke. Where are you at? Get over here on TikTok. I'm not reading that out. Chewy, are you there? All right, Chewy, I'm going to drop you down. Kentucky, can you? I mean, like, I feel like we're going in circles with this now, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, you can't substantiate. There she is.
Also too, we're going to get away from the topic of what I said about Charlie Kirk because there's no way that I can show you the video. So yes, you're correct. I can't substantiate what he said himself. So we'll move away from that. We'll pivot away from that, and we'll go on to anything else you want to talk about.
Sure, Erica. Do you want to say your joke, or did you come over to hang out?
Sure, Bubba, go ahead. I'm sorry, Bubba was talking. Okay. What do you call a pharaoh who rarely flatulates? Too uncommon. At 8 o'clock, it was very time consuming. I'm going back for seconds. All right, I'm reading this in my Santana voice. I increased the amount to send, and Erica is hilarious. Hey, I am doing dad jokes, chat. I need you all to get with it.
Tomatoes in the chat for Erica. Tomatoes in the chat for Erica. I want to see so many tomatoes. Slayer, if you don't get Ben Shabubu, as Athena would call him off my live.
Oh, I'm just using it because only Ben Shapiro could laugh at something like that.
Okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. This is the first time I'll allow it. You got it, Slayer. My bad.
I'm hilarious. The fuck?
Troll. I do not promote Ben Shapiro.
All right. Slayer, Kentucky. Either one of you want to substantiate anything?
Well, your thing about the U.S. troops up there. So when you are in the military, you don't really have. Yes, you still have the same rights, and you have to defend the Constitution, but you're held to an even higher standard for your comments. And that's what you were talking about earlier about someone at the Pentagon saying something about Charlie Kirk's unaliving. So yeah, I agree with that. Somebody that's in that position, you're a team player. You're not an individual. The military is an organism. It's not
Got it. So you think the military, so those people that were kicked out of the military for not taking the vaccination deserved it?
No, I don't. Because
why not? They're an organism, they're a team. They're held to higher standards.
Yeah,
you literally just said that, Erica. You have an echo. You bring the echoes all the time.
Majority of the people did not want to take that vaccine. They were forced.
What does that matter? You just said it. You're a team. You're a unit. You literally just said that.
Yeah, but a vaccine is completely different.
Why?
Completely different.
You literally just set the standard, and I'm just following your logic.
Yeah, and I'm telling you the logic. A vaccine is completely different. If you work at the Pentagon, you're in the higher echelon. You work at the Pentagon, and you're sending out tweets and whatnot like that about somebody getting unalived on the internet. That's messed up. Yeah, I mean,
also, to be clear, they're not sending out tweets about somebody should be unalive on the internet. They were simply actually speaking about what was happening. But you know what? That's fine. Listen, I've never served in the military, and so yes, I do know about the military-industrial complex. But I have someone here that's way smarter than me, especially when it comes to speaking on the ins and outs of the military. Hawk, what say you?
I'm not sure what specific incident you guys are talking about, but unless that individual in the military was speaking highly politically, like against a public official or the administration or something like that, they weren't violating the Hatch. They weren't violating the Hatch Act, and therefore they can say whatever they want to say.
I would say a public unaliving of a huge conservative activist would be hugely political.
Not an activist.
You can say that, but a lot of people don't think that. And see, that's the issue. They politicized the event by making this guy some type of a public hero. They're doing things for him that up until this point in history of this country, they're doing things for him that we've only ever done for high-ranking public officials.
Yep.
And this guy was not in
Air
politics.
Force Two. Yeah,
this guy was not. They talked about his body being laid at state at the Capitol. Right? They're doing stuff for him that we only do for former presidents and governors and high military officials. These things have never been done for the average citizen, whether they were a political pundit on TV or not. They're never been done. So they're martyrizing this guy. I know I just made up a word. I apologize. But they're making this guy a martyr and doing it, and you guys are falling into it. Right?
Wait, didn't we give MLK a whole statue in DC?
50 years after he passed.
Also, Charlie Kirk is not MLK. Let it go, Slayer. Stop.
But no,
I'm not comparing him to him, but he said we've never done it for a private citizen.
But listen to specifically what I said. I'm talking about the things that they're doing to lay this person to rest, right? Everybody deserves their funeral and everything else, but they're giving this guy a state-like funeral, again, that we normally only do for public officials.
YouTubes, I got you. I got you, YouTubes. Slayer, Kentucky. I got a donation, and it's a question directly for both of you. W's in the chat for Alaskan Furry, who sent a $5 donation saying, not sure why this has bothered me so much, but I want to know why MAGA is so up in arms about Charlie Kirk, but the insurrection that harmed people was acceptable to them. Imagine the next president pardons Charlie Kirk's shooter. What say you two?
I didn't agree with, you're talking about the January 6th, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't agree with that. So never have I ever agreed with that.
But you still voted for Trump again.
I did because that was the best option for America. Because
did you agree with Trump pardoning all of those people involved in January 6th?
Well, they didn't have a process.
Sure they did.
No, they didn't.
If they didn't, I'm sorry, if they didn't have any due process, they wouldn't have been incarcerated in the first place. That's part of due process.
They literally did.
Most of them were still awaiting trial.
That's due process. They were awaiting trial. That's due process.
Yeah, but you have a right to a speedy and fair trial.
And they got as speedy a trial as they could get with as many of them that there were, with the court system backed up the way that it was. And a lot of them had already had their trials and were in jail. Most of them weren't waiting anymore, like you guys keep saying. They had gone through due process. They had their court dates. They were found guilty, and they were in jail. And he pardoned them all.
Yep.
You don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Some of them got commuted sentences, but not everybody got pardoned.
Yeah.
But again, he let out people that we know did something wrong on January 6th. They were in the system, and he either pardoned or commuted their sentence. Either way, he let them out of jail. Should he have? You don't have a problem with that?
I don't agree with that. I think like they fucked around, they found out. Like it takes away individual agency. Like if you're going into a building and swinging, I get all the theories, they let them in, whatever. You have the choice to go up in that building to begin with. So I'm just saying.
But so the question was that Santana read from the guest in the chat is that if the next president happens to be Democrat, and they happen to pardon the person that did this to CK, are you going to have a problem with that?
Yeah, I'm going to have a problem with it.
He'll face state justice before then.
Yeah, I guess.
To be on a live takes a while, Kentucky. Like people sit on a live row for years.
They're going to try to get it pushed through pretty fast.
W's in the chat for Rodney, who sent a $5 super chat to say the military can't afford to have their troops going down sick during battle, so vaccines make sense and are required. Absolutely. Absolutely. And also, like, Hawk can speak to this better than I can, but, you know, I used to always talk to one of my best friends about the amount of, like, vaccines and shots and everything they would get, especially before deployment. Like just the crazy amount of vaccinations. So like there's that. W's in the chat for Just Alpha, who sent a $5 super chat to say, good to hear from another service member like Hawk. Hawk, what branch MOS were you? I hope that I can, in quotations, it's soon, serve my nation as well. Hawk, do you want to tell Just Alpha?
I can't do my normal joke because they're not actually here, but I would normally say the best one. But I was in the United States Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I had several MOSs, starting out in communications, ended up in recruiting. I had a bunch of MOSs.
Got it. W's in the chat for Elizabeth, who sent a $2 donation saying it's upsetting. I've barely seen so much, if not really anyone, talk over the Colorado pew-pewing over the loss of this one person. My algorithm is a lot of political and updates everything, and I'm seeing more about this than CK. Yeah, I agree. And like honestly, this week I was supposed to be doing late nights, and I was supposed to be co-hosting or having Brett Cross co-host with me, and we were going to dig into that this week. We're going to save it for next week. That's why I haven't spoke on it much, but it's much bigger, and it's not about this one individual. And that's the problem that I have. The right keeps trying to use this as, again, trying to make him some type of martyr, but no one's talking about gun reform. That's where we should be focusing. Like, fuck all the rest of it. Like, let's talk about how we get common sense gun rights passed and how we actually revamp the Second Amendment. So that's what it's about. Anyway, guys.
Here's the thing, though. If you're afraid...
Hold on one second. Guys, if you like to support the live, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. It looks like I'm frozen over on YouTube again. What the fuck is happening over on YouTube? Oh no, it's just delayed. I'm just catching up. Delayed. I'm just catching up. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. And if you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, what were you saying, Slayer?
Asking what is common sense gun laws to you? Like people say that all the time, but what does that mean? Universal
background check, safe storage laws, red flag laws, safe storage, red flag laws. I would be willing to, why is it frozen? I can see it's frozen. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I would be willing to go as far as like, weapon buyback and things like that, but
they do that as well, and it doesn't work.
Say it again.
They already do that as well, and it doesn't work.
Well, no, I said I would be willing, like I'm advocating for or whatever. So,
but if you are mad over the First Amendment, if you get rid of the Second Amendment and firearms,
you said get rid of it. I never said get rid of it.
I don't think they should be restricted.
If I can throw my 2 cents in.
That's what's up.
So you're talking about, it says a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security.
Don't make me go get don't make me send for Brett. Like seriously, don't. We're not doing this.
It says a well-regulated militia being necessary.
We're not doing it. No, Kentucky.
Do you want to move on from the common sense gun reform?
Oh my Lord.
I want to.
I'm asking Santana.
No, I want to stick to the background.
Okay.
So I mean,
because again, that's a topic for late night that's happening next week, and I don't want to, really give away everything. So there's that.
I mean, we need to be free speech absolutists. Like we should not be censoring speech, labeling things as misinformation, disinformation. I think that's up to the community.
That's disingenuous, Slayer. Come on, not even with people losing their life.
I think the community. I think communities should be able to give information that's pertinent. I think that when you start limiting things and you have government intervene in the private sector, we get these like 2 different interesting points where like the right the last 4 years was like, hey, the government's limiting speech, we're being trampled on, and then like the left is like, no, it's not. Like you don't have a right to it. It's not true 1A. Then like now Jimmy Kimmel is gone because the government intervened, and like everybody's saying 1A is under attack. So
okay, but hold on. How I understand that is in this instance and in several instances since this administration started, the government has actually intervened. During the Biden administration, they were accused of that by random people on the right. But is there any proof that the government actually intervened on anything during the Biden administration?
Mark Zuckerberg admitted to it.
It's not. I've already debunked that. We're not going to go back to that. Like you're not going to sit up here, Kentucky, like you and I and what's that Notorious guy didn't already go in circles about that, and I shot down everything that you guys tried to say because it wasn't true. I'm not playing those games, Kentucky.
Twitter files come out, and the Twitter files said that the government was sent a letter, or Twitter was sending a letter from the Biden administration saying that there's
Zuckerberg. He actually testified in front of Congress and said what was told to him.
Zuckerberg didn't own Twitter.
I'm sorry, not Twitter. You're right. It's late. Yes. As far as Twitter, what the fuck? I gotta look that up. But yeah, like they did say that it got in, but it was still around the misinformation. It wasn't about like forcing people to, do this, that, or the third. Like there's misinformation that's been spread about what was actually done by the Biden administration. And again, the key point is that they targeted stopping the spread of misinformation and disinformation. Now, Slayer, whether you think that they should even do that, now that's debatable, but Kentucky was trying to say that they were doing something that they didn't do as far as like, telling people stuff around like vaccinations and all this other stuff. That's not the case.
That was Notorious that said that, but they did say that, and they did try to silence people about the Russia collusion.
They did.
No, they
didn't do that.
That wasn't even during the Biden administration.
One more. W's in the chat for Alaskan Fury, who sent another $5 donation, saying another question for them. Do you think that is? I think they've already kind of answered this, but I wanted to make sure we get to it before we got too far. Do they think that it is right and justify what happened to Jimmy Kimmel? What are their thoughts on Brian Kilmeade? Exactly. He actually threatened to threaten the unhoused, and the right to and the right reacted, harming them. Should he lose his job and go to jail for inciting violence? Like, that literally is inciting violence. After he made those comments, there were two unhoused encampments that were attacked by a mass shooter.
He should be fired.
Now that, like, I would agree with that. And you tried to make the original point that Jimmy Kimmel said something to get fired, but like Brian Kilmeade actually said something that should get him fired.
Yeah, Brian, I couldn't believe he said that. When I seen that, I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
With Brian, can you give me the
Oh, he said they were talking about unhoused people and, you know, what they should do and da 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 da, and he was like, or we could just unalive them.
Yeah, I don't think Jimmy Kimmel's a piece of shit, nowhere near like Brian, but I don't think either person should have gotten fired.
Well, nothing happened to Brian Kilmeade.
Fox is not regulated by the FCC, by the way. So the FCC can't put pressure on them. So,
Erica, you were about to say something. Also, you have a mute echo, but go ahead and say what you have to say.
Send this soundboard back. Do I still have an echo?
Nope, it's better now.
Okay, good grief.
Shouldn't have got it off Temu.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't. What was I about to say? I think we're understating what Kilmeade said.
Yeah.
I can't say exactly what it is, but
Yeah, I summarized it. It was bad.
It was really bad.
It was.
He
sick.
said that
it was really sick.
It was depraved. He said that because what they were talking about, Slayer, is houseless people getting help for like mental health services and substance abuse, or like in the first guy was talking about how like if they don't want it, then you know they should go to jail. They should be locked up because if they don't take the help, they should be locked up. And Kilmeade was basically like, or they can do voluntary LJ.
Involuntary.
Involuntary LJ.
Yep, involuntary.
Involuntary.
Yeah, I mean, like it's gross, but I think getting somebody fired or limiting speech like that starts to make it so you're not able to identify who says nasty things. So I don't know.
Like literally, I would normally agree with you, but it incited violence. Like, so that's what Pam Bondi was just talking about. And I had to even, you know, kind of check some people on the left because, you know, there was a little bit of misconception as far as what she was saying or whatever. And she doubled back and said that hate speech that incites violence. And I'm like, okay, I can actually get behind that because I don't think, you know, you can just jail people for hate speech. But if they're inciting violence and causing violence due to what they're saying, then yeah. And that's literally what happened. And I'm not saying that he should go to jail, but like there should be actual repercussions because again, after those comments, people lost their lives.
Santana, those people lost their lives for people that did the action to unalive people. Like you're taking agency away. It doesn't matter who incited it. You're taking agency. No, it doesn't.
So you don't blame you. So there's no culpability on Trump for January 6th.
No culpability. No, I mean, like he can say whatever, but people still had the choice to do that. That's why I don't think that they should have been freed. You heard me a second ago. I think they should still be in jail.
But
I know, but like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Santana.
No, you got it.
I was just going to say to his original point, the Supreme Court disagrees with you. They define hate speech as that speech which incites violence.
Court case is this?
Oh, I'd have to go look it up now. It was a while ago. It's not this current court, that's for sure.
Erica, you were about to say something as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so like Slayer, you don't believe that words can incite a person to act, whether it be for the good or for bad?
If you can rile somebody up, but I believe that that person still has the ability to do something or not do something.
But if your words are words of encouragement and like persuasion, like persuading the people to actually do something, then shouldn't you be held accountable because they acted based off of what you've said?
No, because we shouldn't be the arbiters to determine whether or not somebody is using rhetoric that's hateful.
Why shouldn't we be?
Because that's the whole point of the First Amendment. Because what you deem to be hateful may be something that I don't deem to be hateful. So, like, who's right in that situation?
Really quick. Hey, YouTube, check out the poll that I just posted. Can I get everybody to take that poll for me real quick, please, if you don't mind? Sorry, go ahead, Erica and Slayer.
You gotta edit the poll. Look at what you're asking.
Dang it.
Hey, you guys, I'm going to drop down, but you guys have a wonderful night, and it's been great talking with you. Even though we come from differing political opinions, I just want you to know I've appreciated having a platform to be able to debate with you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Hopefully, I'm sorry.
Rage said something to me. I didn't know.
Hey, have a good night.
Hey, you guys too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Hopefully, we can. I don't know. We vehemently disagree on this this topic, and hopefully, like we can find. I don't even necessarily want to say middle ground. I lean more towards what Slayer's saying as far as freedom of speech, but then he goes even further. So I don't know. Fuck it. You guys just come meet me where I am. Both of you. I don't know.
My thing is like with Bondi, like I don't agree with Bondi because then she gets to be the arbiter of that. If you say that you want to lead a communist revolution and then tomorrow 5 commies go charge after some people and say, oh, we did it because of Santana. Santana, should you be blamed for that because maybe you had said it in a joking manner?
I mean, I think context matters. That's the new word that most Trump supporters just found. So anyway, Kentucky, I appreciate you coming up.
All right, y'all. Hey, listen, I'll say a prayer for you guys. Jesus loves you. Good night.
You can save it. I don't
thank
know
you.
Slayer, I believe the answer to your question is Brandenburg v. Ohio.
Take a look at that. Thank you.
I don't just have I don't have just anybody praying for me. Like not the way my grandma's prayers used to be set up. I can't just take anybody prayers.
I have a praying mother. I'm fine. Thank you.
Not gonna hold you. There's a bunch of people in the box. There's 1.5 of us here. Erica, go live.
Nah. I'm sorry.
Don't hold you. It's t-shirt time.
I ain't gonna kid you. Like
Hawk, go live.
not gonna
Yeah, when does that ever happen?
Not gonna happen. Do one more, Santana. If you do one more, I promise not to send you a dad joke for like a day.
Chat, one more? Do you guys want one more? One more? What do you think? Okay, but they can't be stupid. If they're stupid, then I'm gonna shut all this shit down.
If they're stupid, I'm just leaving. Like seriously.
Exactly.
Just
if they're
bye.
stupid, like seriously. If they are, that's on you.
I hate to be negative, but you might as well shut down because they're gonna be.
That's what I'm thinking, Hawk. Like, might as well.
It's gonna be like
Rainy over on YouTube talking about 100 more. You got to be lying. All right, one more.
That's not a Trump supporter. She's not.
Oh, certified lover girl. Are you a Trump supporter? Certified lover girl. Are you a Trump supporter? Okay, I'm gonna drop you down. Hey, Slayer.
What's up?
Really fuck with CK?
I do. Well, no, let me take that back.
I'm about to say, like, come on. I was
messed
about to
with
say
15% of what he said.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna drop you down. I appreciate you coming up. Also, leave my YouTube chat alone. Like, don't be over there inciting violence.
Ever.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one. This guy suck. I'm not bringing him up. He's a crash out.
Some guy said, bro, Army vet with the masters and you won't debate me. Boo.
That's what's up. Sherry, are you a Trump supporter? Sherry, are you a Trump supporter? Sherry's Berry? All right, I'm gonna drop you down. I feel like this person's gonna slur. No Name Man, are you a Trump supporter? No Name Man, are you a Trump supporter? Okay. Chat, I'm trying. Guys, hey, hit that follow button right here. Make sure you hit that follow button. I'm legitimately trying. There's a bunch of people here. Like, I don't know what's going on. Butt dial, yeah. I don't think they're a Trump supporter.
Let her down.
I got it. All right. Here.
I feel for people when they get pulled up and they are like, not this guy, and they get pulled up.
He sucks, right?
He does. And they're like snoring. And I drop them so fast because if that happened to me, I would totally I'll lose it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jess, say something smart.
I mean, if I say I'm a Trump supporter, you're not gonna like it. So,
yeah, I said say something smart. That's not smart, but like say something smart.
I believe abortion in 200 years will be looked at a genocide.
That was stupid as fuck.
What did he say?
That was really stupid.
It wasn't, my friend.
All right, what do you want to debate about? Chat, this is on you, chat. I need every one of you locked in. This one's on you. All 1.4, but like there's almost 2,000 of us together. This is on each and every one of you, just so you guys know. No, new guess my ass. New guess my bad my ass. Anyway, Jesse, what do you want to debate about?
What you mean new guess my ass?
Holy shit. What do you want to debate about, Jesse?
We can go Roe versus Wade. We can go the black community. We can do whatever you want. I believe the right side has the best interest in both.
Hey, what's the powerhouse of a cell?
The powerhouse of a cell? Explain to me.
No, what's the powerhouse of a cell? A CELL. What's the powerhouse of a cell?
Explain it.
No.
Bro, he's asking you a question. What is the powerhouse of a cell?
Yeah, that's a typical way of debate where you say a powerhouse of a cell is this, and then you state your point off of it.
No, he's just trying to see if you're smarter than a third grader.
No, that's okay. You don't do it. Like it's really not worth your time. You start the debate, Jesse. You start it. Tell us what you feel passionate about.
I feel pretty passionate about abortion, just because medical advancements have led to major changes. Let me ask you, what is your view on when abortion is okay?
Before I answer that, when's the last time you went and got your uterus checked?
Stupid question.
That's called a pap smear.
Super simple question. When's the last time you got your uterus checked?
Yeah, I got kids and I paid for it, so you know what I mean.
What does that have to wait? What?
I paid for other people to get theirs uterus checked.
Jesse, just to verify, are you inebriated?
I'm a little tired. It's
no. Are you inebriated? Not tired.
No.
Okay. Erica,
I'm definitely not. I'm not doing this. No, not with him. Okay, absolutely not.
I was just checking.
No.
Hey, Jesse, mandatory vasectomies. What's your stance?
I don't think that there should be mandatory vasectomies. I think it should be a choice.
Okay, so abortion should be a choice as well.
No.
So why is vasectomies a choice, but abortions aren't?
Same reason birth control is a choice. Same reason
vasectomies are more effective than birth control. Vasectomies are more effective than birth control. It's reversible and it has less negative effects on the body.
And by the way,
it's outpatient surgery. It's a quick snip.
And your side is trying to criminalize birth control, by the way.
Yeah. What bill is criminalizing birth control?
I don't believe it. What, Erica Hawk, do you guys think? I feel like he's inebriated.
I feel like he's inebriated.
Yeah, let me put my my teeth in because I got I got my teeth fucking knocked out in an accident.
Oh, okay.
And let me put them in real quick.
Chat, remember this one is on you. This is literally on you, chat. Tap the fucking screen. Lock in.
All right.
Holy fuck. Hold on. I didn't see all of these. W's in the chat for Jamie, who sent $1 donation, said, so if people can't blame if people can't be blamed for inciting violence, how are they blaming the left for Charlie? Make it make sense. That's a fucking great point. Yeah, with speech, I got it. W's in the chat for Heather, who sent a $5 donation, saying Heather wants to know if Charles Manson should have been charged with their logic. Apparently not. Charles Manson was innocent based on their logic. W's in the chat for Jody. When you can check I'm really bad at Discord. Not gonna hold you. If you want to get in contact with me, send Erica a message, and Erica, get the message to me. Like that's the best way to reach me. But thanks for the two. I'm really bad at Discord. You didn't get in my yeah, I got you, Heather. Fucking massive W's in the chat for Alaskan Fury, who sent a $100 donation saying, for my passion of wanting Jesse and his penis to stay the heck out of my vagina, is it enough to never listen to him again? You're fucking right, it is. Jesse, fuck off. Alaskan Fury said you had to go. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't even want to do that one. That was on the chat. Fucking W's in the chat for Alaskan Fury.
It's furry.
She said fuck off. That's what I said, furry.
You said, okay, whatever.
What you talking about, Willis?
You mispronounced it. But it's okay.
What you talking about, Wilmus?
Play us fuck up.
Yeah, you do. I don't.
You just like hell. Hey, someone send Santana and Venmo and watch him try to read.
I'm almost perfect.
That's crazy as hell to say. I wonder. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Chat. I'm so tired. I'm so tired right now. I'm not gonna hold you. That's why I was ready to go. But you guys wanted one more. So
That wasn't even one more though. You did that on
was.
purpose, but it's okay.
I went through the box. I don't know what y'all wanted me to do. Fuck it. I don't think there's. He's back in the request. Yeah, there's nobody in the request.
He does that. He's not well. He does that.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. W's in the chat for happily ever Ashley, who sent $1.99 super chat to say Jesse must think his IQ is in his teeth. That was funny. Now that was funny. Talk about his IQ is in his teeth. That was funny. Holy shit.
YouTube is about to revolt.
Why?
They're not satisfied with you.
What did you say? That didn't count. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Make somebody get in the box. Then YouTube. Y'all be demanding debates, but they be chicken shit. What y'all want me to do?
Language.
I can't make chicken stew from chicken shit.
Language.
It's just shit.
It's language.
They won't come up. I can't beat them down.
I don't know where I got
too many of us up here. Drop me down. They'll come up.
I appreciate you, Hawk.
Always.
I don't know what y'all want me to do with that. Like, if they scared, tell them to go to church.
Shout out to Phil for the $2. Phil said guest is advocating for lies to be spread, which means the rich, the famous, and powerful will control what is truth. Shake my damn head. Very, very true. I would say if you're super tired, just go to sleep, dude.
Yeah.
If you tired, go to sleep. Go to sleep. If you tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Man, I tell him to go to sleep. Go to sleep.
There you go. Gucci, no. No, Gucci.
What Gucci say?
Hey, Andy, you're not in the box. All right. You're not there. Calm down.
Stay up. Gucci says stay up. Son of a gun. Hold on. Never mind.
It's Friday. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
How about this? Since MAGA is a bunch of bitches, that's my one. I'll debate anybody on anything. Anybody on anything. Request up. First person that gets up here, I'll debate anybody on anything. Get in the box. Also tap the screen and hit the follow button. And eat your vitamins and say your prayers, brother.
You real life had someone message me and I'm real life responding. And the only reason why I'm responding is because she's one of my subs and I adore my subscribers. So, but I'm real life responding. That's crazy.
Ray Janeiro.
Michael Jackson's better than Prince.
Drop
you
it.
have to take the stance of Prince.
No.
Yeah. I don't know what you want me to do with that. And this is him, my juke joint. I get MJ. I'll take that debate.
Okay, I lose. You win.
Boom.
Wait,
W's in the chat for me. W's in the chat for me.
Prince is better than Michael Jackson.
W's in the chat for me. Easy win.
Prince played multiple musical instruments.
I'm not caring about nobody.
He wrote, he produced, he composed music. That means you have to know how to read.
Did he write Free Willy?
He did not write Free Willy, but I still
did he
love
write
that song.
Remember the Time?
It does not matter. He wrote
Little
Red Corvette. He wrote Purple Rain.
Did he write Speed God damn, what's the name?
See, listen, Prince
Racer.
Michael didn't do that. What are you talking about?
Did he do The Girl Is Mine?
But Michael
Did he do
Prince
smooth?
did
When's the last
1999.
time? When's the last time Prince's stood at an acute angle?
What?
Exactly.
Also, Prince like
Michael
wrote
Jackson
and
is the
produced
one
for
that
so
invented
many.
the dope fiend lean.
You're ridiculous.
Speed Demon, that's the one I was talking about.
Like, dude, Prince did Manic Monday. All right. I think Manic Monday.
Michael Jackson stood in the same spot for 15 minutes in the Super Bowl
Jungle
and watched
Love.
people faint.
He did The Glamorous Life. He
Michael
did
Jackson
Nothing
stood in the
Compares
same
to
spot for
You.
15 minutes and watched people faint.
So Prince had
Prince had
everybody's
his ass
mom.
out and
Yes, and had
that was
everybody's
about it.
mom. Had everybody's mom throwing them things at him. So there's that. That was Prince. That was Prince.
I hear you.
Like, what? What?
Michael Jackson wrote Butterflies.
What? What are we doing?
All you got to do.
Someone mute the host.
Not answer my call when I'm trying to get through. Keep me wondering why.
This is like the Mariah versus Whitney
when
argument.
All I can do is sigh. I just wanna touch and kiss your face and wish that you were here with me tonight.
I think your mic is just louder than mine, but Prince
You
was
give
definitely
me
better.
butterflies inside.
Do the Trump voice while he's singing. I really can't do Trump.
Do you remember?
Dude, you never heard Diamonds and Pearls?
We stayed on the. I fucked that up.
You did. You really did mess that up. But you don't remember Diamonds and Pearls? If I gave you diamonds and pearls. You don't remember that? You don't. Oh. You remember
Could you be
the most beautiful girl? I am the one. Off and start singing.
The kid
Just
is
kidding. He'll
not
drop
my
me.
son. Do.
Hits do not equal better. Hits don't equal better.
W's in chat for Alaskan Furry who sent a $5 donation. Prince had a real nose that didn't fall off.
Whoa!
That was funny. That was funny. I heard Prince was actually like a really good dude, though.
He really was.
Like
Prince
on
was
some
awesome.
really good dude shit. I know he was a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, later in life. Mm-hmm.
No, he grew up Jehovah's Witness.
He didn't grow up. Michael grew up as a witness.
No, Prince did too.
Prince grew up as a witness? I thought he became a witness later in life.
No, I heard him talking about it. He said that he grew up Jehovah's Witness.
Cool. Awesome.
W's in the chat for Happily Ever Ashley, who sent $1.99 super chat to say, I'm glad you thought my joke was funny. Thank you. It was funny. It was good. All right.
Time to go to sleep.
It is because I won the debates.
You didn't win that debate.
I won every debate.
Nah, you didn't win that one. I won.
I'm gonna be like a little selfish just for half a second. Can we knock this out? Can we do the hearts? Please.
I'm gonna go take an evening nap. And also the chat agrees with me. The chat agrees with me that Prince,
I doubt that,
was better than Michael. Michael had a lot of hits.
We can take a poll real quick. Okay.
Bet.
Guys, hold on. Put a 1 in the chat if Michael Jackson was better. Put a 1 in the chat if Michael Jackson was better. Put a mastodon in the chat if Prince was better. Put a 1 in the chat if Michael Jackson was better. Put a mastodon in the chat if Prince was better.
That's wild.
1 for Michael Jackson, mastodon for Prince. I don't see no damn mastodons.
People probably don't even know what a mastodon is.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'm just put a buffalo in the chat.
That buffalo's not a mastodon.
It's close enough.
A dinosaur is not a mastodon. Saying the
Close
word is not a
enough.
mastodon. It does not matter. You guys
Close
lose.
enough.
A turtle is not a mastodon. An elephant is not a mastodon. I got it.
Ain't that like a woolly mammoth?
Sort of.
Yeah, I thought so. They had one of those at the museum.
Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of ones over on YouTube's too. I missed it. Chad, I'm so tired. I ain't even gonna hold
Go to
you. I'm so
sleep,
sleepy.
dude.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Literally trying to get you to do your outro. Good day.
All right, I'll do the outro. We'll do the outro, guys. Let's do the outro.
I was a bitch. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a fucking bitch.
I got it. Yeah,
I was a
that sounds
bitch.
about right.
I was a
Yeah,
bitch.
all right.
I was fucking scared.
I don't think that was the outro. Let's go.
You stepped in a box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hop, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate. This a
I
mind
love
game.
you guys
Facts
so
like
much.
lies, get left in shame. One wrong word.
Oh, I'm so sleepy. I'm so tired. I love you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's the fucking weekend. We turning up this weekend. I'm with the shits this weekend. I love you guys. Hey, hit the follow button right there, real quick. Make sure you hit that button and turn on notifications. And drink some water and say something kind about yourself. Guys, thank you for all the likes, the taps, the gifts, the shares. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being amazing. I love each and every one of you, especially you, Corey. I see you right there. I love you more, Corey. I love you.